This is the story of my life. I want to begin when I was a very small child. I lived in San Francisco. I was born at St. Joseph's Hospital in San Francisco. I was born on March 2nd, 1925. My mother was Sadie Wander, and my father was Frank Wander. We lived, as far as I remember, on Peru Avenue in San Francisco, just off of Edinburgh. I can't remember way back when I was a child, except for one incident when my mother and family were playing cards, and they had a kerosene heater with a hot can of hot water on it to keep the room warm, and they were playing cards, and I was jumping around, and I knocked the hot water over on my legs. Well, I got a lot of attention because they were trying to see what to do about it. However, it turned out okay, because all I have now is just a little scar on each of my ankles. Then I remember playing outside. I had a little table and chairs. It was a round table with claw feet, legs, and I had my dishes and toys, and I used to play out there in the sunshine when it was a nice day. And I remember the house next to us. It was a two-story house, and it seemed like the stairs went clear up to heaven. And I always wanted to see inside that house, but never did. Then there was a house on the other side of us that was way back on the lot, but I never seen inside that one either. But our house was one story. It had a big sunroom on the front, and in the back it had a back porch where they had a toilet, and also had two wash trays. And I guess that's where my mother did the washing, although I don't remember when or ever seeing her do it. But anyway, I do remember my dad had some beer that he was making one time back there, and all of it, the lids popped on it. Oh, what a mess. Well, anyway, while we still lived there, I remember my mom getting a bassinet ready, but I didn't know why. I didn't know she was going to have a baby. But the bassinet was very pretty, and I don't ever remember a baby going in it, but then I can't remember everything anyway. So then I remember one time sitting at the table with my brothers and sisters, and this baby was on the table, and Mom was giving it a bath, and it was a baby boy, and it had to go to the bathroom, and it let loose, and it went right into my sister's grapefruit. So that was very funny. Everybody laughed. Then the next thing I know, remember, I was out in front with my sister, and it was 4th of July, and we were lighting firecrackers, and the firecracker didn't go off, so I went and picked it up, and it went off in my hand. But no big damage. Of course, I cried like anything, but there was no damage to my hand. Then I have a picture of my sister and I out in front on Halloween, and we were all dressed up. But that's about all I can remember. Well, no, I remember now going up on Edinburgh Street one time, and there was supposed to be this big old two-story house there that was supposed to be haunted. And I think the older kids tried to scare the little ones all the time. But anyway, we thought it was a haunted house, and we had a lot of fun with that. And then my brother Bill, his friend lived right across the street from us, and they had a big two-story house. And in the garage, they had a wine press. And they would bring the grapes in there, and they were going to get in there and mash them with their feet. And I remember all these gnats flying all in the air, in everybody's house and everywhere. Then Bill's other friend, that was Lino Landini, And then up on Edinburgh was my brother's other friend, Hugo. And his mother couldn't talk English. I remember that one time. He was yelling down the street at Bill and Hugo. And so then I must have got a little older, and naturally, because I started to school there. And I was very happy about going to school. And one day I came home and told my mom that I needed some money. I had to buy some paste. So she gave me the money, and I went to the store, which was right off the top of the hill, and got some paste and ate it all. Well, anyway, then, too, while we lived there, we used to go down to the bottom of the hill, because we lived on a hill. I went down to the bottom of the hill, and they had a little store there, just a little hole in the wall, and these people made potato salad. And, oh, that was the best potato salad you ever tasted. It was so good. And then down in that same area was this huge building, and they called it the Jewish old folks home. So I guess that's where the Jewish old people lived. Anyway, that's all I can remember of Peru Avenue. So I'll start again with something else next time. For now, though, bye-bye.